video, and it's 12th of May. I'm starting with the chart of the S&P this morning. Right, on the S&P we have this clear triangle similar to the Dow, not quite the same but similar. A, B, C, a D which failed to reach the apex, and an A, B, C, E wave. Then we've now got this small breakout here, which suggests we're going up from here in fact, but firstly we've got expiry next week, next Friday, and secondly we have got a 1, 2, 1, 2, possible 3 with a 4. We normally get a retest. Once you see a break of a triangle, you often get a retest of the parameter. So I think a pullback still due, and in any case we're quite close perhaps to the end of this move, a little bit higher perhaps, but this pullback is important that it doesn't come back into the triangle, so that's the key thing to look for next week. Let's look at the Dow. The Dow is still slightly different in the sense that the so let me just get this thing working. Right, the initial peaks set that parameter there. Low ones are quite clear. So we had this breakout here which failed. Retest here, but breakout here again looks pretty good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So again, some kind of fourth wave decline, and a possible retest. We haven't seen a retest of this parameter yet. So there are now 2 parameters. Let's just draw that one in more clearly. My stance has been this is an A, this is all a B, with a C wave to come. That remains possible. There are various different interpretations here, but the breakout for the time being is the key thing, I think. So we need to monitor this current advance. Right, FTSE meanwhile has been powering ahead. This is an we have a B 5-part C. I mean, it could be an A wave, I suppose. It's the problem being that the B wave is fine, but the C wave is very subnormal. Normally the C wave would be the longest. It's very much the shortest here, but that seems to be what we've got. But this certainly looks impulsive, and very little pullback at the moment. And the highs are now within attainable reach, around 790. And once the market gets that close, there's magnetic pull, so I think FTSE is liable to see new highs. Right, on the DAX, we still have this potential ABC, potential 5, which may be an ABC as per FTSE. But this looks pretty corrective. ABC to there, B, C as an A wave, then an A, B, C, B wave, C wave. Currently we have this is a bit subnormal, as in, again the A wave is slightly larger than the B wave, C wave, sorry, which would be about equivalent around 13.1, 13.2. But of course other markets are giving these signals. I think the key thing really is the Dow. That could easily be a false break on the triangle. I think there's a lot of people focused on that triangle. One commentator mentioned that everybody was bullish. I haven't seen any other bears around. That's a worry. If everybody's bullish, then they'll all have bought already, so there'll be no more buying power. So there are still negatives around, but the chart patterns right now look more positive. We just need to see something to give that some credence. Right now we're seeing mainly positive action, but the DAX, I say there could be a trigger point a little bit higher up at the moment. Right, on gold we have this very fairly erratic correction. A, B, C, A, B, C with an A, B, C, C wave. Now we've got the C wave coming in. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. I think we see one more leg down here, and that should complete it. So the support levels are 1280, 1300 as discussed previously. So that should be the buying opportunity I'm looking for. This has been a fairly difficult market to track. It's a daily chart, by the way, so I've had the time axis missing. So this goes back about 3 months now, so not ideal action for 3 months. It keeps throwing up buy and sell signals, but don't never really go anywhere. But one more sell-off. We've got these 2 spikes here the last couple of days. So one more sell-off down to that area might well set the scene for the expected rally. So I have to wait and see how that turns out. That could happen probably around expiry, I guess, in the next couple of weeks or so. Bitcoin is doing exactly as I expected. We've got 5 of it up. I've discussed the 5 of it up to there. We're looking for an ABC, A, B, C. That could be complete in terms of time, a bit subnormal, not too bad. We've got 2 weeks here. Oh, no, we've got about 10 days here, as opposed to about a month, month plus there. So a bit subnormal. Have a look at the fib retracements. Right, well, it's quite encouraging that the low here is bang on the 50% level. So it does help a bit, but it's certainly possible we're going to see either continuation down here. There's no guarantee this moves over yet, or an ABC. If we see an ABC, then I think it's probably worth taking some profits, because the resulting C wave is able to be as big as this thing. So that's what, 10,000 down to 8.2, so that's 1,800 points. So I mean, easily retest 7.5 thereabouts. What would be particularly damaging would be a 5-wave decline here. So what I don't want to see is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we see that at this point, it would suggest that we're going to break through this support level here, around 6,400, retest 6,000, and that would open a whole can of worms for Bitcoin. At the moment, ABC is fine. It's quite a sharp ABC. I prefer to see a more corrective form, but we haven't seen that. We've got a pretty impulsive form, but still an ABC at the moment. It's that 4-5 pattern I don't want to see. That would be, as I say, that would be quite worrying for Bitcoin in the next few months. In fact, there could be quite a fundamental change to the wave pattern here. Right, that's all for today. If that is useful, back to the report. Subscribe us on Tuesday morning. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.